So I just got back from one of the coolest tennis tournaments I've ever been to.
Excuse me, I'm backing up. You see me backing up. Why are you being a dick? Come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
So I just got back from one of the coolest tennis tournaments I've ever been to. Let me explain. So I recently traveled to the US to compete in a level 1 national tennis tournament on grass, and it was the coolest feeling ever. So for those who don't really know much about me, I've been playing tennis since I was 5 years old, just turned 29 last week. So I've been playing for 14 years now. And tennis has always been a massive part of my life, from when I picked it up as a kid when my father showed me how to play till I got the bug for it around 10 or 11 years old and just got so into the sport. I was playing every day. I was playing against the wall in my garage, my parents' garage, because I didn't always have a tennis court, even a proper wall to hit against, so I'd hit against the garage for hours every evening after school. I'd be playing every day. But anyway, it's kind of a long story short. I tried to go pro when I was 17, 18 years old, and I played on the tour for maybe about 5-6 years, and got to travel some really cool places, like into Africa, in Asia, in Europe. Met some really cool people. I now speak French and Spanish as a result of my travels on the tour, and I feel like I got to a pretty good level, but maybe not quite the level needed to make it the very top. But I got to travel and see some amazing things and play, my passion. I feel so grateful for all of that. In 2020, when we all couldn't really travel, I decided to leave my pro career behind and pursue another passion in product design. So during my travels, I actually was designing my own tennis and travel bags, and this morphed into Cancha, which I'll get into a little bit later. So recently, for my 29th birthday, I decided to meet one of my best friends, Chris, who I used to play on the tour with. We traveled around the world together, and get back to competing for a week. So we headed out to Newport, Rhode Island in the US. Okay guys, so here's the first day of the tournament. We're just heading over to Newport now. Chris is driving us today. Truck. I think it's probably a good idea so I don't crash us before our match. But yeah, so heading off to just do a bit of practice. I'm going to practice on some hard courts nearby, and then head out to the grass for my match starting at 10:30 this morning, and then Chris is starting at 11:30, so we'll both get to see a little bit of each other's matches, hopefully. Unless one of us goes on for like ages, but hopefully that should work. But anyway, so we'll catch you on the other side. He met me up there, and we played a tournament on the grass, a national level tournament on the grass in singles and doubles. And I want to tell you a bit about my experience getting back into competing, fun of playing on grass, some of the things that I learned along the way, some of the matches went, and just kind of letting you dive into a bit of my tennis history. And maybe this is a chance for a little comeback. We'll see if this turns into a bit of a series. So to start off with, I met Chris out in New York, where I flew into, and we drove to Rhode Island to stay with some friends of mine that actually live there, who live not too far from the tournament. Unfortunately, Chris had hurt his calf a little bit, so he was struggling fitness-wise, but he did a really good job of just trying to stay in fit to practice with me to get ready for the tournament himself, try and do his best in the tournament. I hadn't been able to practice with him or even see him for about 6 years. The last time I saw him was in 2018, so a long time ago now. And that's a long time to go without seeing one of your best friends. So it was really cool just to see him. We got on court, we were practicing.
And that, my friend, concludes our hitting session. I feel like I'm at a men's open first round. Yeah. Jackie Jack is up. He was up since what?
6, 5.
Yeah, you still got jet lag. That sucks. I'm eating breakfast. I have a little coffee, a little cantaloupe, and a nice little quiche, egg quiche. Don't mind the color. All right, done. We got. Go ahead.
Got some food for the week. Fueled up.
Yep. So we're gonna be good. That means we can save some cash for the week because it's expensive here, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
All right. Got the sleeves. Should be good. Now we go back to the house, put stuff away, and then we head over to the courts.
Yep.
Hi. Hi.
The one that took the
Cough.
other one you're not petting.
Boop.
They're like great.
So on the first day, it was a little bit of an adjustment period. Living in London, I get to play on grass occasionally, especially around Wimbledon season, but the grass courts at the International Tennis Hall of Fame are incredible. Really nice courts. You could tell they've been used a little bit because they had the ATP event previously, but it was a really, really cool tournament in terms of the vibe there. They had 12 grass courts, they had some stadium grass courts as well. But on that first day, we were just focusing on trying to get into the motions, you know, doing some normal drilling, warming everything up, getting tentatively moving on the grass, because actually one thing is we weren't allowed to have grass shoes at the tournament, so normally on grass you need grass shoes to be able to move properly. And so I wasn't able to use my grass shoes, so I had to use just normal sort of hard court shoes, which were really a little bit worn to start with, so that kind of made things a little bit more complicated. But I generally feel like I'm a pretty good mover. I'm a small guy, but I move fairly well on the tennis court, so I wasn't too worried about the movement side of things. I was more worried about serving well and returning well, because those are really the two most important things you can do on grass, and volleying, of course, but really, you know, volleys sometimes are just put away volleys, so what you really want to do is serve well, return well. I've been keeping my fitness up over the last few years, and I've been playing here and there and playing occasional matches. I just really wanted to make sure that I kept my level in terms of skill level up for this tournament.
Towards the end of the set, that's when I started feeling it, started panicking. So, but we both won.
Yay.
Yeah. I won 1-1, and he won 0-3. Yeah. So.
0-3.
Yeah, 6-0, 6-3, and I won 6-1, 6-1.
Good for you guys.
Yeah. So.
Good for you guys.
So I need a rehab and
I was hoping that the hot tub was ready.
No, it's not gonna be ready till Wednesday. They're not even open until Wednesday.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm backing up. You see me backing up. Why are you being a dick? Come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry.